Chapter 1. The chapter on the Preamble to the King of Glorious Sutra, the Sublime Golden Light. Homage to all past, future, and present Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Trayakas, and Shravakas. Thus I have heard at one time the Tathagata entering the Buddha's domain of experience, the profound sphere of reality, at Vulture's Peak, expounded to the supreme Bodhisattvas who are pure and stainless, this King of Glorious Sutra, the Sublime Golden Light, which is extremely profound upon hearing and profound upon examining. The Buddhas in the four directions confer their blessings. Blessing from Akshobhya in the east, Ratnaketu in the south, Amitabha in the west, and Dundashvara in the north. In order to extinguish all unwholesome deeds, I will proclaim this auspicious sublime discourse that exhausts all negative karma, grants all peace and happiness, completely eliminates suffering, which is adorned with all that is glorious, and is to the foundation of omniscience. Granting blessings, this I shall explain. Sentient beings whose senses are defective, whose life expectancy has ended or is fading, whom the gods have turned against, who are burdened by misfortune, hated by their loved ones, or oppressed as household servants, in conflict with one another, afflicted with decline in material wealth, grief-stricken and miserable, ridden with fear and stricken by poverty, troubled by stars, planetary bodies, and fierce demonic spirits, or who have excruciating nightmares, following grief and fatigue, they should bathe well, to render themselves clean and listen to this sublime sutra. Should those with virtuous intent and pure mind adorn themselves well in clean garments, then listen to this sutra in the profound, the domain of the Buddha's experience. Through the awe-inspiring power of this sutra, the suffering of all creatures, the likes of which cannot be endured, will be forever pacified. Protection will be offered to them by the guardians of the worlds, their ministers and army chiefs, tens of thousands and millions of yakshas, the great goddess Sarasvati, the goddess who dwells in the Naranjana, by Hirti, mother of Bhutas, the earth goddess Girda, by Brahma, kings and the king of the 33, the powerful king of serpents, the king of Kinaras, and king of Asuras, likewise by the king of Garudas. They with their clan and might will arrive, along with their mount, and unfailingly day and night offer protection to beings. I will clearly expound this sutra on the profound, the domain of Buddha's experience, the secret of all Buddhas, difficult to find in the 10 millions of eons. Those who hear this sutra, those who cause others to hear it, those who rejoice upon hearing and make offerings to it for tens of millions of eons shall be venerated by gods and nagas, humans and kinnaras, asuras and yakshas, for beings without merit. The store of their merit will grow into limitless, incalculable, inconceivable mass. Fiercely they will be protected by Buddhas in the 10 directions. Likewise also the Bodhisattvas engaged in the profound, clad in clean garments, wearing well-perfumed clothes, possessing a mind firm with love, without distraction. One should honor this sutra, render the mind spotless, put forth effort and make it expansive and extensively clear. Then listen to this sublime sutra. Those who listen to this sutra will be acclaimed among humans, attain an excellent human existence, and live a life of comfort. Those into whose ears the sublime discourse is echoed will have merit's roots refined, and numerous Buddhas will extol them. This ends the first chapter, the chapter on the Preamble to the King of Glorious Sutra, the Sublime Golden Light.